Hello and welcome everyone. It's Shanna. Now, this is after my extended vacation, a little card show at the car show, and 2 lives. And everything in here is in disarray, and I needed to get it put back together so that I could start crafting with my new product. And so I'm just kind of showing you the mess that I'm in right now. Just cards stacked everywhere. This is my amplifier, and I've got a bunch of cards I just made there. I've got all my photo ops laid there. I've got more cards strewn here. Just cards, stuff everywhere. Cards on the floor, paper on the floor, my press plates on the floor, cardstocks falling off on the floor, my glimmers messed up. It's just stacks of stuff everywhere. Everything is where it doesn't belong, and it's just a total mess. And I knew before I could get into working with some of my other new product, I needed to get this cleaned up. I've got my heat gun plugged in, laying there on top of paper. It could easily cause a fire. And just tons of product laying out here that I was working with on the live, and just everything's a mess. I do have a hot cup of coffee, and I've got Debbie J on my iPad, was watching her live. And so I'm just kind of panning around showing you the mess. And then we're going to take a few minutes and I'm going to speed clean. That is what I do. So I'm moving very fast, but not this fast because I have sped it up just for the sake of you guys not having to watch me. But I'm getting my glimmer put back where it goes. I wound the cord around there. I'm getting the better press plate. I'm picking up all of these containers of cardstock that are laying on the floor and are spilled out and on my desk and everything, and I'm getting them put back up. I'm getting pieces of paper that need to go in there put back in it, and I'm also getting product put back together. I've got a stencil set here that I used, I washed, and I laid out to dry. I'm getting it put up. I'm putting up my Better Press inks where they go, and just all the dies, and I'm just going to zoom around here like a maniac and get all this stuff put away so that I'll be in some semblance of order. So that's where when I find a panel of cardstock that hasn't been used, I'm sticking it back in there. Now this is how I have my Spellbinders dies. So I drug it out, extremely heavy. I've got several of those containers that have Spellbinders dies in it. But I brought it in because I have them organized by types, and so I wanted to get it back in the right spot. So here, just trying to get the bits and pieces and all these cards. I'm trying to get all of them collected. I've got a stack of them. I'm going to put them in a little container and get them put away and just get all this cleaned up. I didn't even put on my light. I don't know what that was that I just threw. It's a bag. I think I had a Family Dollar bag in the room, and you're going to see me pick it up and move it around. And then I'll bring it back in and empty my trash can in it. So anyway, just zipping around here, trying to get everything put up. We're going to get this heat tool put away so that I'm not going to cause a fire. My husband, who was a firefighter of 30 years, would kill me if he knew I had that plugged in and laying there on top of paper. It could have easily gotten bumped and turned on. So we'll just keep getting everything put away into its proper place and get my cords tucked in. I'm going to get this desk completely cleaned off, and we'll actually take the glass mat off of it. And then we'll give the desk a good clean. So here I'm just putting inks away, and actually my scraps of Spellbinders cardstock, I've got a little container that I keep them in, and so I was putting more of that in there, getting my plates all put together where they go with my Scout and my Spellbinders, and just doing some general cleanup. And here's where I took that bag that I kept tossing around, and I'm just going to fill my trash up. It was maxed out. I've been really generating a lot of trash lately. So I moved that around, flung that chair out of the way, and I'm going to set my little area up. I've got a cutting board. We've got more cards and more dies that we're putting away, but I have a big, thick, beautiful cutting board that I take my pictures on, and I have some props. And so I put that on top of my guillotine, and that's where I take my pictures at. So I was kind of cleaning that stuff up. Now we're going to work over here on the desk. I've got my little handheld vacuum, and I'm sweeping up all the little tiny bits and pieces. I just took my glass board mat out into the living room and set it down so that I can suck all these bits and pieces of paper up and use my I've just got some Windex that I'm cleaning the top of my desk off with. And I've got ink on my drawers, and I'm cleaning the fronts of them off. And then we're just going to bring in the glass board and get it set back on there. And believe me, I am careful with that thing. I've got the, I don't know, it's like a 16 by 24, or maybe it's 18 by 24-inch board. So it's a big one, and those are expensive. So I try to be really careful with it when I move it around. It is the magnetic one. And so just continuing to just zip around here and get things put away. Now, I will tell you, I did later, I took my chair apart. I have been so uncomfortable with that chair, and I flipped the seat around, that gray portion of my chair, and it's so much more comfortable. Now here I've slowed it down and I'm pushing in my things, and I've kind of got stuff back in order. I've got stuff off the floor. I've got cards put away. I've got my photo area set back up. All the bits and pieces are put away. My desk, it's clean, yay. And I'm ready to get crafting again. So this will pretty much put my room back together, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.